was seeing on your Instagram, I believe it was, you were reacting to a post where this dude from the Bad Speaker podcast.
The Bad Speaker podcast.
Yeah, he was reacting to a post where he said, "Woman is only as valuable as her past," and he further went on to say why. And you were real critical of that.
Yeah.
Explain why.
Off the top, I got a pad. Everybody do. When I watched him, it was his tone, it was his demeanor, it was his mannerism while he was sitting there, and then it was shocking because it was other black men who was sitting right there who didn't check him. Because they all had a mama, a grandmama, probably a sister, an auntie, a cousin, somebody, you know what I'm saying? They got some kind of woman in their life. And to sit here and listen to him say, a woman is only as valuable as her past, that's crazy. And the first scriptures that came to mind was men who did exactly what he said in demonstration in the scripture. They caught the woman and the man basically having an affair, but they chose to only bring the woman forth. And that's when he drew the line and he said, the first one without sin cast the first stone. I don't care if you've done something this small, you've done something. Because how in the world, we having a conversation and it's based on my value is based on who I was in the past. I have to view that with a level of grace and mercy because I know, if I sit down with majority of women right now, and I did 10 years in prison. Before I went to prison, I was molested by one of my cousins. I slept with almost 100 women by the time I was 18. I shot 3 or 4 people by the time I was 17. I done robbed, I done sold dope, I done did everything. Only decent thing I can say is, I never done a drug, never been high, never been drunk a day in my life. But then I say all of this stuff, and then like I was just saying about black women, they still hopeful, they still forgive, and I say all this, and she still say, you was honest. You took accountability for y'all. And she's still open to do that. How in the world if she say, well, I got a story too. And she say, well, I slept with almost 100 men by the time I was 17. And then I look at her and say, that's over. I just didn't understand, because I guarantee he done told a lie before. And that's all it takes. You sit down with a woman and she asks you, well, in a relationship, have you ever lied? And he say something like, yeah, but I only lied because I already know how she get and this and that. And then the woman look at me in the face and say, well, regardless of how you know she gonna take stuff, I wouldn't expect you to still be real. And now just on the strength of me knowing that you a liar. I just didn't respect it. You know what I'm saying? They invited me out there. You know what I'm saying? We might need to go out there together, my guy.
What was worse, his tone or actually what it was saying?
I think he meant what he said.
The tone made it.
I think he honestly believed that. I think he really meant what he said about women. I think he one of them. If women got a high body count, I think he'll look at it as she out there, she a whore, she fast. And if a man say he got a high body count, it's probably something that's laughable, it's honored. You know what I'm saying? Dang, for real, dang, 100. You know what I'm saying? A woman say this, you nasty. I don't think he did that for views.
Never.
No, I don't think he did that for views. I think he meant exactly what he said.
Okay, so you feel like if a woman has a high body count, it doesn't bother you.
What's the difference between my body part? That's my first.
I ain't judging. I'm just asking.
No, that's exactly how I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna say, okay, she done had 100 and I done been in 100. We both can catch the same STD. We both can give the same STD. You know what I'm saying? It's like our body parts can catch the same thing. Why is it that yours is in a different mine? Some men get to a certain age and they have to take a pill. It don't function the same. Certain women get to a certain age, maybe it don't get as wet. But at some point, your body can deteriorate and not work the same way it once worked. So our body parts they're equivalent. So I know women. I guarantee it's plenty of women right now with a high body count. I'm talking about, but it's 5.
Yeah, I don't think body count affects the quality of the pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think for me, I feel like the only thing that body count could be related to is your heart and your mind. Mm-hmm. I don't look at it as pussy ain't no good no more.
What if they got molested before like I did and had a high sex drive and never understood the root of it?
No, and I've been with people like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not judging. I'm just saying from the opposite sex looking, I think that's how most men look.
Yeah. And see,
subconsciously though,
it's situation based too. Because of my background, I'm automatically applying a certain level of grace because I lived it. So a man who hasn't lived what I done lived, listening to a woman who probably got a similar background to me, it'll scare him to death. Oh no, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I automatically have that's real. Like I can.
Now that's what's up though.
Yeah.
That's honest. That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's like a high level of awareness.
Yeah.
Nah, seriously though. Okay, moving on from that, what did I want to talk about?